Bing. Cause you're a natural girl. And loving a man. Climb the walls, clamber the highest steeple. At the top of my voice, I sing to all the people. I'm this girl. Love the one above. Cause you're an actual, natural girl. With natural curves. I'll write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. Cause you're a natural girl. Good afternoon, forensic students, school checks from around the world. How y'all doing? Do you have a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane? Music window, dipstick. Up on there. There we go. No, don't want to sign up, thanks. a bit too insane, icing over a secret pain. You know you don't belong. You're the first to fight, you're way too loud. You're the flash of light in a burial shroud. I know there's something wrong. Well, everyone I know has got a reason to say we can put the past away. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. Well, it's on the table and it's gone to code. I don't think that anyone knows what they're doing here. And as Susan, and your friends have left you, you've been dismissed. I never thought it would come to this, and I want you all to know. Well, everyone I know has got a demon. Maybe today we can put the past away. Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. Good ties with all the lies you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I'll do it again. Stay. I would understand. I would understand. I would understand. Something like that. Said out loud. Jumper. Jim Carrey. I got blisters on me fingers, man. Top of the morning, see ya. Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, and you exploded in my heart, and I forget the movie song. Think. Gunshot shattering. No, start Gunshot shattering a piece of night. It's just another firefight for the people of this little town. But for the dying soldier, well, he's feeling 10 years older as he's lying face down on the ground. And all the words are in his head, all the words that his mother said that she would put him into bed back home. Well, your daddy, when he died in the Falklands, fighting for another man's cause. And your brother, he was killed in the last war. And your mother, she's lying all alone. Every day she sees your face on the picture on the fireplace with your brother. He was leaving school. And then the day came 5 years ago. You said, Mother, I need to know. You spoke the words your brother spoke before. I know the things my dad has done, and I've seen the medals that he's won. And I know this is what he would have wanted for me. But your daddy, when he died in the Falklands, fighting for another man's cause. And your brother, he was killed in the last war. Your mother, well, she's lying home alone. And now she wonders at it all. Just in whose name did these brave young heroes fall? And how many more are gonna answer that call? They're gonna fight and die in another country's war. They're gonna die for a religion they didn't believe in at all. They're gonna die in a place they should never been at all. Oh, I said never been at all. But your daddy, when he died in the Falklands, fighting for another man's cause. Your brother, he was killed in the last war. And your mother, she's lying home alone. Birdink. Go on and let's sing One for God and we'll get the show on the road. Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. I'm putting on the iron shirt chase Satan out of earth. I put it on a shirt. Chase the devil from earth. Send it into space to find another race. Send it into space to find another race. I said Satan is the evilest man, but him controls it on Iron Man. When I checked him my last name, I let him slip a gun with him, and I'm putting on my iron shirt. I chase Satan out of earth. I said I'm putting on a shirt. Chase the devil from earth. Ooh, I said, move ya with your gun. They left you where they bomb. I said, move ya with your gun. They left you where they bomb. I said, now send it into space to find another race. I said, out. Send it into space to find another race. It might be drop his fork and run. Can't stand up to Jesus the Son. It might be left you with him gone. I said, big up with this bomb. I'm putting on the iron shirt. I chase Satan out of earth. I'm putting on a shirt. Chase the devil from earth. I'm sorry. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for all the gifts in life. My son, my dog, food in my stomach, roof over my head, a few friends that I've got left. Of course, all my online friends, the natural ones I'm talking about. If you're just a pretender, you're just pretending to be my friend. Just remember that. Just remember that. Talking to the natural people. Dink. Oh, yes, I'm the great pretender. Your biscuit, doggy. Yeah, it's my biscuit. Oh, Molly. You want Bit Mix? Your biscuit. Wow. Open that back door. I'll open that back door so you can go for a wee wee. Let's cover up Albie. I'll remember tonight. We'll do things in order, shall we? Good night, fair ball. See you in the morning, Albie. Good night, Albie. Night, night. 5 years. 5 years. It's never said night, night once. Ignorant little damn thing it is. There we go. Put the microphone there. I think you should be able to hear me. Pull that over. Is it in? Let me double check. Not quite. Okay. Right. Close the music window. We forgot to go for Marlowe's second walk tonight. I fell asleep. I woke up, it was like 7:30. It was dark already. I thought, I'm not going walking in them woods. I'm not going in the woods tonight. Where are we? Every day we look at the human skeleton. Why? Because it's the most interesting of all the rabbit holes you can go down. This one's the greatest because it shows you who the liars are. It literally pushes them to the forefront of your eyesight. Before you were blind, you know, like Jesus cured the blind man. Same analogy. Forensics will cure your blindness. Men have got bigger faces. It's a visual thing. Look at the two skulls on screen. The man has got the bigger face. This is accountable in all continents, all countries, all nations. The male's got the bigger face. This ratio remains the same. Okay. An African female may have a bigger distance in her eyes than a Caucasian Asian woman. but the ratio remains the same. The male of that country will still have a bigger face than the female. Where are we? Rectangular, far apart eyes, a bigger nose look, rounded, close set eyes. Look at the bridge between the eyes. Look at the bridge between the eyes. Men are widest below the eyes, and women are widest at the top of the skull in the hairline. Bigger nose, bigger teeth, wider dental arch to match the far apart eyes. The lion smile over the lioness look. Look at the difference in them dentures. A square jaw to match those two, and a sloping jaw to match those two. In general, a woman's head looks like an upside down egghead. In general, the man's head looks like an absolute block or skull. Cinder block, sorry, or sometimes we say a cannonball, because it's almost as wide as it is long. Woman's is nowhere near as wide as it long. That's why we say the F-term has a long face. Excerpts of copyrighted material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news point, teaching and research without the need for formal payment to a copyright holder. Let's go to class and say hello to you all. I didn't share the stream. 1 second. Is that one? Nope. Oh, it is. We can go right there. Live. Circumstances be quoted. Pause. Copy. Twitter. Tweet. Have I checked myself lately? Well, if you watch my videos or actually read my page properly, you see the very first picture is me. What a twat. I'll say it again. What a twat. Let's carry on. Paste. Tweet. That took a while. Has it got a picture tonight? Let's have a look. It does have a picture. Well done, you. Right, we're coming back. Let's say hello to you all. First in class was Kyle Shinobi. How are you doing, Kyle? E-Trader, Ed Musson came second. How are you doing, Ed? Alpha came third. I always said hello, Alpha. Judy. I'm Vinny Man. Good evening, Annabelle. Anna Souza. Hello, Anna Souza. Bon dia, darling. Mark Purcell from Ireland. Top of the Marlin. I just say top of the Marlin here anyway. Oh! Hey, you're a racist now, father! My favourite comedy of all time. Straight out of Ireland. Alley up, Marley. Come on. There you go. Yeah, you can lay down. I don't mind. Just don't hit the keyboard, divvy. Johnny Yuma. Hello. Sandra. Hello. Luke. Hello. Tim. Hello. Oh, you did say hello, Tim. Did I not say hello back? Sorry, mate. Lee, welcome to the show. Heather, welcome to the show. Heather, I like the name Heather. Reminds me of long grass. And that's it. Oh, Chris, hello, welcome. Right, well, let's get the first one up on the road, shall we? Bink. Kenneth Branagh. Go on in. We haven't done that one. I know I haven't. Do not be posting. People have already done. I'm telling you now. It takes you 2 seconds to check. If you're not paying attention in class to ones that I've done. We did a second last night, didn't we? Had me halfway through one. Kenneth Branagh. He's got a long face, hasn't he? Do you know what reminds me of? Patrick Keelty. Not quite the closeness in the eyes. She's got massive ears for a woman. Look how high up they are, though. Ear bits. They look strange. They look like they've been They literally look like pixie ears that have been manufactured. Right. Anyway, Kenneth Branagh, KB. What's that? 22. Two little ducks. He looks a bit like, I was going to say Ewan McGregor. It's not Ewan McGregor though. It's someone else I'm seeing. That does not look like Kenneth Branagh. If you showed me that, I want to know who that was. Let's go with that picture, shall we? She's got the old Zorro mask for eyes, like arched eyebrows. Big but high set ears. Pink lips. There's no jawbone, look. It's just rounded and soft, pointed at the chin, no trachea. And a 5 head. She's widest up here, look. Instead of being right here with it jutting out, it's not. It's up there, look. Kenneth Branagh, there is your Getty seal on her, that she is what she is. I am what I am. I am I've never had a moustache. I've never had a Chester the Molester moustache right there. I've never had a moustache that looked like that. I've certainly never had one of those symbols ever. Freak shows. Look, there's another one, look. I am my own special creation. I don't know who the bowling ball it is, but he's got a bigger set of teeth and a favourite part face, hasn't he? Look how small that face is, and then look to your right. If you can't see it, what you do is you let your eyes just drift around the general area. Let your eyes just drift around, and you'll just be automatically drawn to the bigger face because it stands out more. Is that Gary Barlow? What's Gary Barlow doing in there? Oh, he was at Kenneth Branagh's night in, was it? Oh, you can only become a Sarah if you're a mom. That kind of looks like Boris Johnson. Is that him as Boris Johnson? Is it really? They did the haircut pretty good, didn't they? I'm just saying. Oh. Your shoulders is what caught my attention. Not yours. Yours. Get the size of that. That's a big queen, that is. Right, the Ewan McGregor looking movie directing / actor who married Emma Thompson, son of Man Code. Look at Emma Thompson's giant gullet. Look at the size of that gullet. Wide smile, wide eyes, rectangle in shape, of course. I am what I am. I am my own special creation. I don't give a damn. That made me jump. BT. What's that? Made changes to my order. What do you mean I made my changes to my order? No, I didn't. Oh, my account, my bill may look different. Oh, yeah, I remember that. For a second there, I thought BT telling me I ordered something. You bitches. Right, Kenneth Branagh. That's a female Bigfoot, look. Wrong angle to see it properly, but it's flat-footed, look. Is that another one there, Kenneth Branagh? It is. Can't quite see it. That's from a movie. Mind you, get some there. You do get some nice ones in the movie shots, look. Look at the dude, look, with the space between his feet, and then look at the two women. And again, right there, Kenneth Branagh in full mince. Let's open up that back file. I totally forgot. That one. And let's make that box smaller. There we go. And who is it? Kenneth Branagh. I might as well just put... Let's put Ken in there. It should find him, right? Ken. Away you go. Kenneth Branagh. Right, search him. Definitely a mincer look right there. A dude. A dude. That's still a woman. I don't believe that's a woman as well. I just think the camera angle just caught him at her hair at that certain angle. That's why we like multiples rather than just a single shot. There's your diamond, there's your bent leg, there's your flamingo, there's your knee and foot looking outwards, 4 o'clock. And again on this one, the opposite side though, foot and knee going outwards towards 8 o'clock. Shoulder tilt. Look at the angles that you can see visibly. The woman leans into the walk. Look, she's leaned in and tilted to the side. It's the kinetics of a woman that rolls her back and forth, side to side. Same at the bottom, as above, so below. That's why a woman's chicken nom-noms, bum cheeks, the glutamus maximus, wobbles. Wagunk, wagunk. You know what I mean, girls, right? As you walk in, you can feel it jiggle. My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. Kenneth Branagh, female Bigfoot again. There's a beautiful one right there. Look, she can't hide it. Leant into the walk. Giant hips, look. Big pockets. These FTMs have always got big pockets. My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. Oh no, I've got Louis Theroux rapping me head now. Don't let me be singing that all night. What's that back file saying? Kenneth, are you done? I'm sure he is. She is. Oh, there's bloody loads of them. Anna Kendrick. Emma. Where's Kay? Kenneth. There we go. Ken Brown. Ken Doherty. Who we look at? Ken Brown. It should be there. Kenneth Brown. No. Kenneth. I knew I should have spelt it. Right. Kenneth. Winding me up. Kenneth B. Search. Is that Robbie Coltrane? Cracker. Tell me, where is Robbie Coltrane's jawline? She was a big girl, that one, wasn't she? See, the liars can be shown by their bones. This one is just an absolute lie because there are no bones. I can't believe I used to believe in that shite. T-Rex, Diplodocus, Brontosaurus. Do you know what? Triceratops. Remembering all these nonsense made up names. They just fill your head with nonsense. Oh yeah, he does a lot of the dinosaur narration, doesn't he? I remember now. I can't remember. Walking with Dinosaurs. It's her voice, right? My money don't jiggle jiggle. That's a big face, isn't it? That one there. Lovely cheekbones, sir. Suits you, sir. Who is that? Line of Duty's Vicky McClure. I've never heard of Vicky McClure, but that thing there has got one hell of a neck on him. Straight arms. Straight across. Everywhere I look on a man, I see straight lines. Straight hanging arms, look. Straight across shoulders. Straight up neck. Straight up trachea. Straight across teeth. My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds. The size of his neck. Uh-oh. Everywhere I look, I see man face. I do. They didn't even give him any boobs, look. They just put a couple of licorice all sorts in his top. Right, let's go back. Street. Kenneth Branagh, you're winding me up. How can I not find any more gates than that one? My money don't jiggle jiggle. It folds. Is that you? It is Kenneth Branagh from Flamingo. I don't like it. That's nice, though, if that's you. It is. Inline ski whiff. We've seen that one. There's a nice one. Inline. Again, I'm seeing Ewan McGregor. From Flamingo. Ski whiff inline. Jared, I love your work, but where's my full mint? Flamingo with diamond. Look at that curve on that back calf. Look at that angle of that jean. Look at the way the leg curves. Only women do this, you know, and the chicken thighs, of course, the nom-noms. There's another one there. Full mints. Let's go back one, and that one right there puts you in. We're done. Tightrope walker, right? You can see it. Let's go to Twitty. Let's 20. Oh, look at this one. It makes me laugh. They got like 17 followers. They get upset when natural people can see the distance in your eyes. It is literally that simple, folks, to see this this magic trick. Just look at their eyes, especially when they're a couple like this. Just look at their eyes, cheek by cheek. The man has the wide eyes and the wide face. The woman has the long face and the close set eyes. Look at the difference in their eyes here and here, look. You'll see it. Draw a triangle, look. Small triangle, massive triangle. There are people out there who'll tell you that these skulls don't work. There are people out there using the same size skulls in the eyes in the same place. The male's got the bigger face, full stop. And when you look at these two, who's got the bigger face? Just look at the faces. Don't look at the head. Just look at the two faces. It jumps out at you. It literally jumps out at you. Kenneth Branagh, let's put you up there. Should have found him this time, right? Yes, you did. Kenneth Branagh. Kenneth Branagh. There you go. Let's go back. And that one there. And we shall get rid of that. Bing bosh. Kenneth Branagh. Who was next on the list? Robert Englund. Freddie. Not. Well, I guess we can do it. He's only famous for that one film though, right? Most people don't know who Robert Englund is. Only because we grew up in Freddyville, we know who that actor is. Oh, let me cut out Kenneth Branagh from the... last 5 minutes or whatever it took me. Kenneth Branagh. 11 minutes. Really? Was I talking? Kenneth Branagh. Create. Right, done. Next. We're going after Robert Englund. Images. Oh, let me put Englund in the back file. Robert E. should find you. Robert E. Search. Searches for Robert Englund. We'll have a look at it. First of all, is the face spread across the skull or is it pushed downwards? That's the first marker that you're going to see in this picture. Look, the 5 head. The absolute huge chrome domian right there. You can look at these FTMs over and over and over again, and the main feature you're going to see in a lot of them is the 5 head. Sometimes it'll be the eyes, but it'll usually be the 5 head that you can see pushing the face down. Look at the arched eyebrow, what brow is there, and there's absolutely no bone. Look. Open eyes, close set. It's a small triangle that's being pushed downward. When looking at the human faces, the woman's face is pushed downward, look. Because she's got a bigger, wider 5 head. A bigger, wider 5 head. Mixing testosterone with this thickens this even more, giving them that bigger 5 head. Women do have 5 heads, but I don't see women with heads like this very often. It's very rare I see a woman with a head that big. It's because they're adding testosterone to a girl, elongating the face even more, I think. But there you go. Robert Englund, it's an absolute girl walking. I don't think there's going to be any gates for her. There isn't. Oh, there's one there. It's not very good either. There's a nice one. Yeah, that is a nice one. Inline ski whip. It's not perfect. Oh, he's got the broken leg, look. She's got the broken leg. Is that him there? That's a better one. Female Bigfoot with diamond. Is that his wife? Man, look at that trachea scar. The first thing I wasn't even looking at Robert. Look at that egghead. The first thing I was drawn to was that neck, and then the scar just stood out. That is someone totally botched the Adam's apple shave there. Look at the state of that. What the? I swear that beard's got in my roof. That's a nice one right there. Robert Englund, game over. Look at the straight-legged boy. Look at the size of him. That's not a shoulder tilt. That's a man leaning in, talking. Straight legs, look. Space between his feet. That's the one who's got the neck and the Adam's apple. And look at this. What am I, 15, 20 paces? And I can see a place to put Mama's spicy meatball right there. Robert Englund and his husband, Phelan Forensics. Have I got him in the back file? I should have, Freddie. Ed Robertson, Emma Roberts, Eric Roberts, Robert Englund there. Dink. Bosh. Dosh. Robert Englund. Robert Englund. Create. Close. Next. Let's go back up the list. Do you know how Bevy figured this out? Did she have a teacher? No. I don't believe Bevy ever told me that they had a teacher. But we no longer speak because she blocked Sean. And then Sean did a few memes and, well, the rest is history. Yahoo Serious. I've never heard of this person. Are you kidding me? Yahoo Serious. Australian actor, filmmaker. Oh, the one that played young Einstein. You're lucky because I went to the pictures to see this, Ed Wilson. I'll do this one. It's not famous. Not to me, it's not. I wouldn't even know who this was, but I did go and watch this movie. Oh, let me cut out Robert Englund from this script here. Robert Englund. Robert Englund. There we go. It's a woman. Look at them crazy eyes. Look how soft and thick the brow bone is. It's like a rounded brow bone, right? Rather than a jutting out one that a man gets. Rounded eye sockets, look. Small high set ears. The thin face of a woman. I'm seeing Martin Short a little bit. The one who gets the bee sting. I'm seeing that person. It's a woman. Final answer. Look at the small, short, sloping shoulders. The head would overhang. On the. Is that him now? 80s star looks unrecognisable. Little old lady. Look at that trachea scar now. Look at that hole in the neck. Look at that. Explain it to me like I'm 4 years old. Go on. I dare you. I double dare you. Yeah, there's no pictures. This person's not famous. Walking. Oh, there's one there. I tell a lie. There's a perfect mince there, look. I don't know what's going on there. But I'll tell you this much. That mofo's got a right ski whiff leg. Just saying. That's the only gate picture on Yahoo Serious. But there you go. Dink. It's not famous. Next. Come down the list. Next one I see. Spike Lee. Yeah, we haven't done Spike Lee. We can do Spike Lee. I don't think I've done Spike Lee, have I? I have to check with you because you don't check. Spike Lee. I don't remember doing Spike Lee. No, you got me. Let's go back. Spike Lee, movie director. Let's put Spike Lee in the back file. 1 second. Spike should find it. Spike. Search. Whilst it searches in the back file for this little lady, and she is a little lady, her husband's massive. If it's the one I'm thinking of. Am I thinking of Flavor Flav? It might be Flavor Flav. Spike Lee, close set eyes, look. The glasses don't do justice to the smallness of that face. Where's your jaw? Where is your square jawline? Not subcutaneous layers of fat. That's what women get. Particularly when you had babies. And then they wear these oversized suits, look. It might as well be a dress, isn't it? It might as well be a dress. Spike Lee. Made loads of movies. That's the wife. It is the big one. Look, there he is. That's the picture I was looking for. Look at the difference in the skeletons. Look at them. Look at the size of them shoulders. Look, that is absolute plates of muscle here. Not forget what they're showing you here. Just look across the top section. Absolute plates of muscle.
And there he is in all his glory. Spike looks happy with him though, doesn't she? Spike Lee, two first names, with his mail order bride. Let's get some walking pictures of this little lady. Right there, ski riff legs, small body. Is that his son? Spike Lee, Satchel Lee. Satchel! Named his son after a bag. I would never have known that was Spike Lee. Spike Lee wife? He looks like Bruce Lee. There, Spike Lee. And forensics. Do you know what? For a second, I didn't realise they were children at first. I was going to start laughing. And that's not you. Look at Michael Jackson's long legs. Billie Jean's not my lover. Right, sorry, I was away with the clouds then. Who's that big fella there? I don't know, but it was the eyes that caught me, not the tatas. It was the eyes. Kerry Washington, doing the old dirty something here, pointing at who is it? Spike Lee. Oh, that's right. He did Malcolm X, didn't he? Oh, we're done. Spike Lee. There's not many gates there. Let's see what I've got. Spike. There you are. Oh, I've got a couple. I've got a few Spike Lees. Let's tell them. Spike Lee. Oh, I did get gates. Lot. Spike Lee. No, not Spile. Spike. There you go. Spike Lee. Post. Tweet. Let me just take that one home. And then I can show you the gates. That's the husband, of course. Look at the difference in them skeletons. Bink, there you go. I got one full mince. The other ones are just postures in line there. There's not many pictures of Spike Lee. And again, outweighed. Look at the lion smile. We're done. Bink, Bosch. I'm back. Let's close that window. Let's open up another one. Shut that one. Go back up this list. Delroy Lindo. Never heard of him. Delroy Lindo. Yeah, it's not famous enough. I want famous people. We'll do them much, much later. Angela Bassett. Now that's a famous one. Angela Bassett is a famous actor. I'll take that one. Angela Bassett played Tina Turner. You know how it works. The flip-flops play the flip-flops. Spike Lee. Spike Lee. Two first names. There you go. Whoop. Create. Next is Angela Bassett. He's got a big shoulder on him, hasn't he? Look at the size of that corner bit. Images. We'll go to the big face first. The male neck look. The thickness of that clavicle. Rectangular eyes. Where's a better picture? I like that one more. No, it's not big enough. Let me go back up. Oh, it was that picture that caught my attention. I want a real big picture of that. But he reminds me of Big Mike a little bit. He's definitely got the lion smile. Look at them teeth. Queen Latifah's got teeth like that as well. It's a massive mouth. An absolutely huge, like, oh my God. Just look at the gnashes. Take a look at that 5 head on Lawrence Fishburne. Angela Bassett. Male cheekbones, look. Look at the male brow bone. It's been softened to look like the woman's. You know how I showed you the woman's was rounded? They've tried to round it off. But the woman's don't run all the way into the corner. It's almost, if you was to look kind of downward, above and down, it looks like a V shape. A woman's eyes look like the V shape. It's the arched eyebrows, of course, because they come back. Soft. Open eye sockets. Angela Bassett is not a woman. Nowhere close. Big rectangular eyes. Tried to feminize it and arch the eyebrow look. But the cheekbones give you away because that's the widest bit here, look. It should be here in the hairline and be going outwards, but it's not. Angela Bassett with a thick neck, thick clavicles. Is that the wife? We're done. Look at the difference in their faces. Who's got the bigger face? Who's got the egg-shaped head, look? The 5 head. Angela Bassett may have had his hair pulled back. What did they call it? Hair transplant. Transformation. But it still doesn't work, does it? Because it's not flat. It slopes. Is much beefier than Halle Berry, isn't he? Much more manly squareness of that head. Much more manlier than Halle Berry. Look at the difference in their heads. Tell me, which one of them's got the long face and the closer eyes? Who's got the bigger face? Are you seeing it yet? Is it rocking your world? Angela Bassett is a man proven by his big old beefy biceps. Look at the shoulder on that. Look, if a woman ever got on top of me like that, I would cack. Look at the size of those arms. It's amazing. He just didn't give a rat's lot. I'll put a dress on as well. Yeah. Oh, where have we seen that before? Boy, I'll take that picture. Oh, I ain't got Instagram. Gutted. Save image. That's a bit of a bummer. TikTok again. It's blurred again. Dang it. Right. Angela Bassett. That's not Angela Bassett, surely. That's Ariana DeBose. Right, okay. We're looking at Angela. I didn't even put him in the back file, did I? Ready to go? No, I don't. Angela B should find you. Whilst it searches for Angela B, we will find this one's gates. Again, look at the male stature. This breast still looks like a pec, look. Maybe he went for the female half boob. Walking. Right. Gates. Right there. Straight legs, knees together. Straight legs, knees together. Straight legs, knees together. Is that you there? No, it's Paris Hilton. That's you there, though. Where was it? Just there. Straight legs, knees together. Look at the ski with foot on the wife. Look at that foot and that knee going out towards 8 o'clock. This is what we call ski whiff. The feet are still in line, look. They're crossing over each other, but they still point towards 4 and 8 o'clock. The knee towards 4, the knee towards 8. But here, knee and foot straight forward. Knee and foot straight forward, look. One more. Puts Angela Bassett onto the I almost said the heap. To the crap heap. Angela. Oh, we're out of pictures. Never mind. I don't need any more. Oh, that one will do, won't it? Look. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. He looks a bit like Serena Williams there. Oh, look at that. Look at that broken leg. Men walk with straight legs. It just looks like this. And the last picture we saw a lot. Oh, no, don't take me there. Where are you going? RV College. Get out of here. Right, there. Back. Oh, it's not that one. It's the other one. It's this one. There. Look, straight leg, and then forward two, and you're still in straight leg, but never with a woman do you get that. Understand? This is the flamingo foot. This is the one that creates the diamonds. Luke is jumping on me again for the second time. Have you not sorted this out? I don't want arguments in my chat. I really don't. Right, let me come back. Angela Bassett, Angela B, are you in my back file? You are. There you are. Angela Bassett. Open up that one. Twitter. Let's cross it into the page. Boom. Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett. Tweet. Let's come back. Let's close that window. Let's open up a new one. Let's open that. Let's go up the list. Spike Lee. No. Angela Bassett did that. Where are we? We're somewhere around here. Lars von Trier. You're taking the piss. Alfie Bow. Who is Alfie Bow? You're winding me up. Alfie Bow. I said famous people, you lot. Alfie Bow. If I know it, I'll do it. English actor. Singer. I've never heard of this person. It's not famous enough. I want real massive famous names. Right, I've done 20,000. In this type of video format, I've only done 500, 600, 700. I don't know. It's nearly 1,000. That means I've got another 19,000 celebrities, and there are so many more famous ones that I can do before I get to Alfie Bow and Tries von Linde, or whatever her name is. Alfie Bow, let's go back. James Stewart. Who's James Stewart? Two first names. Old actor, right? James Stewart. Is that who we're talking about? It is. Two first names. Go on, I'll let it ride because it's famous. I know who James Stewart is. I can't lie. She's got a long face, hasn't she? Widest in the hairline, look, not in the cheeks. Open eye sockets, arched eyebrows, tiny high set ears. Let me cut out Angela Bassett before I go rolling into this one. Angela Bassett. Angela Bassett. Bink, bonk, 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 bonk. James Stewart. Yeah. Da, 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 da. All my work is free to share for all of you that ask these questions. Anything that's posted to the internet is yours, unless it's got a copyright symbol on it. It's open to the public. That's what you've done. You've made it public. Unless it's on a private website and stuff like that. Right, where were we? Angela Bassett. Did I just do him? I did do him. Right, let's come back to class. Right, I'm going to tell both of you. It's all right, not stopping, Luke, but I want you... Right, either you block him or I'm going to block both of you. Because I'm not having you sat there arguing in my chat like this, right? No matter what the truth is. I'm not putting up with it. Luke, behave yourself, right? Either you block him, Rach, or I'll block you for not blocking him. Long face, close to eyes, high set ears, widest in the hairline. James Stewart, it's a woman's face. She reminds me of yeah, Cary Grant. Two first names as well. There's a very similar look. Look, dial M in the hairline, high set, small ears, beautiful open eyes. Look at the droopy eyes, the arching eyebrow, the brow bone kick. Even though it's been sanded down, look, the brow bone's still there. And on here, it's nothing. It's just an open eye socket. Thanks, Luke. You've made your point, mate. I just don't want to keep looking over in chat and seeing massive arguments. Right, what's his name? James Stewart, two first names. Walking. Mincing. Who's that? Henry Fonda. Yeah, I was going to say it was the other one, Jimmy Carter, but it's not. It's Henry Fonda. There's a nice one. Right there. The full mince with a foot kicked outwards towards 4 o'clock versus a straight-legged man. That's... oh, it's Jean Arthur. I was going to say it was the other one. Two first names as well. Look, Jean Arthur. James Stewart, full mince. James Stewart, full mince, yeah. Have we got any more? I think that's it. That is walking. Did I put James Stewart in the back file? Let me have a look quickly. Angela Bassett, done. James Stewart. There. Done. Let's go back. Bink. Oh my gosh, why is everybody calling each other trans all of a sudden? Oh my gosh. Right, let's go back. James Stewart out walking. There, he's got a ski with flag, straight-legged husband there. And there's another nice one right there. Full mince from Flamingo, straight-legged husband. James Stewart, back file. What are you saying? Oh, we've got her. She's on the list. Old but famous. Let's go back. Don't you start adding petrol to the fire, Susanna. Oh my gosh. Right. Right. We all know that they inhabit my chat. We know this, right? There are natural people out there that I've seen pictures of. And I know you're in my chat. And I know you're natural because I've seen pictures of you. I didn't go snooping. I did one time, one person... because someone skull checked you and skull checked you wrong, so I went and had a quick look at your pictures one time on Facebook. But I'd never used Facebook to do any of that. I just posted, just like on Twitter, I just post me stuff and I move on. Right? I can't help it if everybody is falling out with each other. I can't, but you don't need to do it in my chat. You can do it on Facebook. You can do it in other places. And if you've got proof that someone is, and it turns out you're right, I'll boot that bastard. I'll boot that lying fairball. But in my chat, all this arguing, I just don't want to see it. People are here to learn, not argue, okay? Take it elsewhere. James Stewart. James Stewart. Two first names. Here's a gate. There's loads of gates there. How come I couldn't find all those gates just then? There's loads of them. Even I love that rare one there, look. Mincing. That's what we call a full forensic check. 5 minces and a skull check. Let's go back. I know what you meant, Susanna. Right. Let's come back to class. Let's find the next one. Angela Bassett was the last choice. Lars von Trier, not happening. Roberto Benigni. That's the Italian one. He's Italian famous, not world famous. I couldn't tell you until Trini asked for Roberto Benigni. Or was it Trini or was it the Italian one? Asked for that. I didn't know who it was. I gotta be honest with you. Right. He looks like Brian Adams. James Stewart was the last one. Octavia Spencer. Are you winding me up, Annabelle Vineman? Octavia Spencer. Yeah, I don't know who that is. It's not happening. Let's go up. Martin Scorsese. Now that's a famous name. Martin Scorsese. And I know I hadn't done him. Good choice. Martin Scorsese. Angela Bassett was the last one. Did I have another one in between that? I did. James Stewart. Let me cut James Stewart out quickly. James Stewart. Create. Right. Pete, Maradona tonight. Do you know, right? How many times do you write my name like that and I never see it? I don't know. But you look at it, it's only because I looked at chat that I saw that. He is famous. Yeah, but not famous. I want A-listers. You understand? People, if I've heard of them, I'll do it. I'm telling you now. Henry Winkler. That's the request, Tim. Someone I've heard of. I want all the famous people. As soon as I saw that, Henry Winkler, the Fonz. Right? But if I go back, who was it? I don't know who you asked for now, Annabelle. Octavia Spencer. Got no idea. I've got no idea. Is he related to Warren Spencer? Is he related to Warren Spencer, Annabelle? Right, let's come back. Martin Scorsese. I did just upload James Stewart. Yes, I did. Stop putting me off. Martin Scorsese to the back file. Let's see what we got. Yes, the Fonz. Hey, Martin Scorsese. S. Martin S. That'll find him. It's going to find Martin Sheen as well. Images. Right. Delroy Lindo did Cider House Rules. Get Shorty. He premiered in August. Yeah, I know, but I ain't got a clue who Delroy Lindo is. I know who the actor is when I saw his face. But it's like, if you said Martin Scorsese, I could imagine the face. If you said Ralph Lauren, I can imagine the face. If you say Steven Spielberg, I can imagine the face. You say Octavia Spencer or whoever that other one is that you just, I've got no idea who you're talking about. I want famous names. Look, I'm the teacher. I decide who's famous, you bastard. I nearly swore. I'm not going to swear. I'm on good boy terms. Right, Martin Scorsese. What is wrong with his eye there? No way that's their eyebrow. Oh my gosh, that's a rug. That right there, that's one of them rugs you can buy in Asia. He's got flying carpets on his eyes. Oh, she has. She got caterpillars. She's literally... they can't be real. Surely they're stuck on. Surely they're stuck on. I've got shaggy eyebrows. Right, back to Scorsese. There he is. There she is. She's got an egghead. She reminds me of Mel... is it Mel Brooks? Mel Brooks or Mel Blanc? One of them. Open eye sockets. Tiny dentures. She got big ears for a woman, though. I'll give you that. There's quite a few of these women with big ears. I don't think I've ever touched a woman with ears that big. If any of you real women out there who've got big ears, don't be offended by this, okay? But as far as I'm aware, I've only had natural girlfriends. None of them had ears as big as me. They're like my ears. Martin Scorsese. Open eye sockets. Rounded eyebrow bone. Look how soft and open it is. Like thick but really soft and rounded. Not jutting and burying like male eyebrows should be. Scorsese. Walking. Right. Let's go straight to walking because she's a little lady. She is small, isn't she? She's tiny, look. Look at that shoulder tilt, the short arms, look. The suit that don't fit. They've got all the money in the world and the best access to the best tailors, but they end up with suits like that. Imagine turning up on your wedding day looking like that. You look like a bag of shit tied up with chewing gum. Excuse my language. That's my mother coming out in me. Whenever my mum saw me looking scruffy, that's what she used to tell me. You look like a bag of shit tied up with chewing gum, son. She had a way with words. It's the one thing I really, really miss about my mum was that she was sharp. I swear I get my wit from, I'm sure. But she was sharp and she was very observant. She had names for everybody. She just, when she talked about people she didn't like, she'd have a name that she'd created. It always used to make me laugh. Right, anyway, stop talking about mum. We're looking at Martin Scorsese. Is that Jimmy Kimmel's alley? It is. I love being inside Jimmy Kimmel's. Look at the ski with legs and feet. The tiny skeleton. She needs an hand, apparently, even at this age. Scorsese. Another one there. Well, it looks like Woody Allen. Oh, no, he don't. I'll tell you who he looks like. He looks like the father out of American Pie. What did they call him? Eugene Levy. I can see Eugene Levy. I'm seeing Woody Allen, though. You know what it is? It's because they all come from that country that I'm not allowed to mention. That is a mega mince. Oh, it's Leonardo. It said Martin Scorsese, but it's Leonardo. Look at those feet. 8 and 4 o'clock, look. Are you seeing it yet? She just put some tulips around her feet. As we tip through the tulips. Stuck in this inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy topsy turvy world. Let's go after this one. Street. Last chance, Martin. We got enough anyway. I think I got 3, mate. 3 female gates. Yeah, I can't see any more. Right, Scorsese with his one-eyed symbolism, his shaggy eyebrows, that one there. One-eyed symbolism. Scorsese, you should be in the back file. Let's tweet you. I said tweet. That's it. Back file. Martin, Dwayne Martin. There we go. Martin S. Martin L. Martin M. Max Martin. Where is Martin Scorsese? You're winding me up. I can't see it. Steve Martin. We was in Martin's then. Martin. Oh, okay. Should be here. Scorsese. There it is. Well, that's strange. Have I not got a Scorsese? I could have swapped Martin Scorsese. Right, hang on. Let me just put a C in there. I might have to do this one. Martin Sco. That should find you. I could have sworn I've done this one. I might not have done it. You might have got me here, Ed Musson. I can't believe you actually got me with one I hadn't done. Scorsese. As if I hadn't done Scorsese. There's no way Scorsese's... I must have spelt his name wrong. Let's have a look. It's searching. I'll be surprised. All I've got is a stature, a skeleton check. A stature, the way she stood. Otherwise, we'll take these gates that we just found and do a new Scorsese. Who's that? Oh, Marley. That's Margot Robbie, isn't it? Look at those clavicles. Look at those. Look, fill them with water and small budgerigars will come and bathe in the spaces. Oh my, look at that man face. Look at the man. Look at the cheekbones. Look at the Y shape that forms in the man's face from each side. Look. Scorsese's a woman. Final answer. Back file. Oh, Marlo, you stink. I don't know what I've given you today. Oh, I do. I treat him really good. No, we don't. I can't believe you're into Scorsese. You've actually got me, Edmilson. Unless I've spelt it wrong. Right, let's go back. We'll take what we've got. That's not him. We'll take these gates, though. Save images. Save image. Let's go back. We'll take that one as well. Ski with legs. It's not very clear. We'll take that one as well. Jimmy Kimmel's Alley. There's one more, I think. Yeah, there it is. It's a lovely one, that is. Proper little lady. We just need your face, Martin. Is that big enough? That's a bit... I don't know. It might fit. Go on then, we'll go with that. It's a little bit small, but I'll take it. Let's hold that one. Done. Just like that, Martin Scorsese fails forensics. Let's put you up there. Up there. Oh, we ain't got a Scorsese, so I'm not doing that. We'll have a new one. Scorsese there, somewhere around here. James Stewart, somewhere around here. Octavia Spencer. Octavia Spencer. Martin Scorsese, that was the last one. Ray Liotta. I done Goodfellas, or have I already done Ray Liotta? I've just got a strong... is that way you spell it? Liotta, or is it one? Yeah. No. Ray Liotta. Ray Liotta. I just like Ray Liotta. Small face. Ray L should find you. Away it goes. Let me cut out Martin Scorsese. There we go. Martin Scorsese. Martin Scorsese. Done. Right. Back to class. Shirley Temple, John Wayne, Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood and Liz Taylor's already been done. Shirley Temple, John Wayne. Have I done John Wayne? We'll come back to it in a second. Images, Ray Liotta. Whilst it searches in the back, let's put his face up. It's a squashy face, look. It's a very small face. Dial M for Masons. It's the widest in the skull, look, not in the cheeks. High set ears. The sloping jawline. The tiny high set ears, look, of a woman. Ray Liotta. She's got beautiful eyelashes. You make me feel so young. Sloping jaw, small mouth. Long top lip. Deep philtrum. A very deep philtrum. That is a really long top lip. Imagine if he grew a tash like Shitler. There we go. Again and again, you're going to find the same answer. I promise you, I've been doing this 6 years. I can't find a real natural person. They don't exist in Hollywood. And this goes right through the board of Hollywood, right? Even the B-listers are still flipped. Ray Liotta, no gates. That's strange. Not many pictures either for such a famous person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 mince out of those 5 that I see. Right, okay, let's have a look. He's a stick insect on the right, isn't he? There's a flamingo foot. Bink. Beautiful diamond. Look at that beautiful diamond caused when a woman walks, look. Rule number 1. Watch the knees. You will see separation. It's not always as big as that on a woman. Okay? But it's still there. That outward pointing knee and foot because the hips are in rotation. It's very subtle when watching people in real life. You don't see it like that very often, that's for sure. It's only in stills we see this. There's a nice one. In line, wrong angle. There's not many gates for Ray Liotta. Let's put street in there. That's a nice one. Beautiful diamond. Look at that. Tell me. Knees together, knees apart. Look at the difference in... Is that mother and son? I don't know if that's mother and son, but look at the difference in that. And this one, look at the stout man to the right. The long, straight lines of a man, look, broad shoulders. The sloping shoulders and pear-shaped, short arms, look, of a woman. Ray Liotta's a girl, final answer. That's the one. Game over. Ray Liotta with his son, I'm guessing. Carson. Daughter, Carson. And that must be the dad right there. Yeah, dad looks like... Carson looks like his dad, not his mum. And again, look at this diamond formed when she walks. Game over. There was only one mince. But there you go. Ray Liotta. And there he is. We've got 2 of them. We'll post them both. Ray Liotta. Ray Liotta. Do. Bink. Bosh. Dosh. There. Next. Who's next on my hit list to go down there in the flames of glory? Ray Liotta. Dino Bevy. Figure this out. I already have done that. John Woo. He's not really an actor though. He's a movie director, but I know who John Woo is. I can't say no because I know who John Woo is. And I know he's famous. John Woo, the movie director. Open up that one, Ray Liotta. That was better. 5 minutes. Ray Liotta. Dink. We're looking at John Woo, Chinese movie director and star. Chow Yun-fat. I used to like Chow Yun-fat as well. Small face, look. Beautiful small mouth. Tiny female ears, look. Little bugger lugs. That's what you've got, ladies. You've got little bugger lugs. What? Little bugger lugs. Alright, let's come back. One-eyed symbolism right there with John Woo telling you what she is. She's a Satanist. Bread and cake and circus for the masses. Right there. Da, 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 da. Bink. Chow Yun-fat. Not Chow Yun-fat, John Woo. I don't think there's any pictures. I think this one's wasting my life. Let's have a quick look. Walking. Yeah, there's no pictures. Yeah, we're done. That's not happening. See you later, John Woo. Next. There, right, somewhere around here. John Woo. No, Chow Yun-fat. No, that's the one we just looked at. Chow Yun-fat. But I used to like Chow Yun-fat. I can't say no. This one will have images. Backfile. Chow Yun Fat. Chow should find you. CHOW search. Pang. There we go. No, Bevy isn't my student. I'm Bevy's student. I come from Bevy's School of Teaching. She taught me the gates. The skulls, well, they're mine. I sat for hours on end studying skulls and the faces. I first saw it done on Kate's channel. Just a skull, no triangles, no description, just a transparent overlay. But I had no idea of how they were doing it and what the understanding of how to place a skull even was. You know from my teachings that a 50-50 picture means that you have to find a face picture. Let's say Chow Yun Fat here. That's too big. If I bring the skulls in, it won't fit. That one's much closer. It'll be very close to the truth. But when you're looking for that perfect 50-50, like that one, that's 50-50. There's space above it, there's space below it. Just like with this one, look. Space above it, space below it. And if you bring that picture in, only one of them skulls will fit. Those eyes are in a certain ratio. It don't matter what country they come from. It don't matter whether you're Chinese, African, Swedish. It does not matter. The man has a bigger face. And if it's a woman, that female skull will just slot straight in there. That's how you skull check. I've got training videos on it. Go watch me training videos. Teach yourself how to do this. There's nothing I find more endearing is when one of my students learns how to do this for himself, starts skull checking people, and then replies to me and says, the skulls work perfectly. I love it. There's not many of you do it, but I love it when you do. Because it means you're literally teaching yourself to do what I do. And I'll tell you what, real natural people don't make mistakes with the skulls. They tell the truth. It's only the flip-flops that lie with the skulls, putting the wrong skulls on people. They did it to Anna Souza. They did it to lots of you. But they always get outed. That's the thing, they always get outed, folks. You will know them by their fruits. Jesus Christ, amen. Chow Yun Fat, it's a female face. She's very rounded for the woman. I think she might have had a jaw implant, maybe, I'm not sure. It's very soft though, it's still a sloping jaw look. Rounded. High set ears, soft eyes look. Small dentures, tiny smile. Can we get her to smile? There. Soft, beautiful, shiny, estrogen-filled eyes look. It's a tiny triangle. Bruce Lee all over again. Chow Yun Fat, don't even get me started on. Bruce Lee's a woman. Bruce Lee's a woman to me. You see, here's the thing. Movies, when they make them, big ones. There was one film near Grimsby when I was 14. The Enola Gay. It was about the oh, Marlo, you stink. It was about the fake nuclear bomb bollocks. And they wanted extras for the extra scenes. And people, the movie set paid people, I can't remember, something's like 50 quid a day or something. Man, boy and child, they didn't care. Dressed them up and used all them as extras in crowd shots, long range crowd shots. And loads of people I know went and did that movie, went to be extras on it. But all these close-up images like these, you're only going to see flip-flops. You might see them in a crowd of people here and there, you know, in the streets. But when it comes to movie scenes, I think they keep all the real people much further back from the movie stars. If they're there, on the whole, you know, like the extra scenes. But I think most of the extras they use are going to be flip-flops, like close-up extras. You know, if you, let's just say you're looking down a street miles away, you can't tell anyone from anyone, then that would be properly real people. But all the close up scenes, I've never looked at a movie yet and thought, oh, natural person. I've never watched a film yet and thought, oh, real person. They're all baffos, look. Look at the two dudes. Look at him, duping Delight. These must be his wife or whatever, I don't know. Leave his love struck. No. Mr. and Mrs. Chow Yun Fat. That must be Mr. and Mrs. Chow Yun Fat, or maybe that is. I've got no idea. Is that his dad? That's got to be his dad, surely. Or is that a movie? No, that could be his wife. Husband. It is his husband. My bad. Mr. and Mrs. Chow Yun Fat. Tell me, who's got the bigger eyes? Further apart eyes, look. Whose eyes are bigger and further apart? Chow Yun Fat. Walking. There's hardly any gates. That's not him, is it? That's not him, sure. That might be him, though. Oh, it is. Full mince, gotcha. Right there. One full mince gate of Chow Yun Fat. It's not happening. Chow Yun Fat Street. Street again. That might be him there. Oh, it is. It's the thingy monk. Shoulder tilt, inline footfall, foot and knee pointing out towards 4 o'clock. There's another one there. Full mince, inline footfall with shoulder tilt, arm akimbo. Woman. 4 women pretending to be blokes lot, given away by their knee separation. All of them are doing it lot. That's a nice forensics picture, that is. It's a shame it's not in full HD. I'd use it. And I do believe we're done. I can't find any more gates on Chow Yun Fat. We got what we came for. Olivia Chow Yun Fat. There she is. I've already got her. Chow Yun Fat. Oh, where are all them gates, lot? Where are all them ones? Chow Yun Fat. It's like they've started removing the gates slowly. We saw that one and we saw that one. We only saw those two. We didn't see any of them ones, look. Maybe that is him. I didn't think it was. I'll put it in there though. Tweet Chow Yun Fat. There's your request done. Added to the list. Let's go back. Let's go up there. And Jimmy Carr. We'll get to that one. He's pretty famous. Was there anyone who was actually their own gender, always been living in times of Shakespeare? It's a show. You're living in an inside out, upside down, tipsy topsy turvy world where they pretend to be. This is what gets me. They've changed themselves, right? But they want to pretend to be natural. That's just lunacy. If you want it to be natural, why didn't you stay the same way? Oh yeah, I remember, because you didn't get a say in the matter. Yeah. People who actually do this by free will, I feel really sorry for, you know, for following suit, for being fooled. Right. Blake Lively. Yeah, that's a request. Have I done Blake Lively? I don't think I... You need to check your chat. It's full of controlled opposition persons. I can't sit here anymore. Okay, off you go then. Here's the way I look at it. You block them, Rach. Then you don't have to listen to anybody, do you? If you're here just to learn, just block the people that are annoying you. If they've got proof of what you are, Rach, I can't help that. Who did we say? I've forgotten Blake Lively. Have I done Blake Lively? I can't remember. I've got a faint memory of doing it already. Blake Lively. I don't think I've done it. Why has that all disappeared? Ray Liotta. Blake Lively. Blake. Just put Blake in there. Alright, we haven't done it. Blake Lively. Let's put you in there. Blake. Oh. Blake Lively. Bink. Alright, we're done. Which was the last one I just did? I can't remember what I just did. Chow Yun Fat. Chow Yun Fat. Chow Yun Fat. Create. And we're done. Lovely. Blake Lively. Searching. Let's come back to class. Blake Lively. Ryan Reynolds. The faces alone. Look at that body. It's all man. Let me go back a picture because that one's what caught my attention. Tell me, which one of them has got closer set eyes? You can see it for yourself. Which one of them has got bigger or smaller teeth? Can you see the sloping jawline of the woman? The small little bugger lugs that you've got there. Wide face, narrow face, short sloping skull, big fat open skull. Look, widest in the hairline. You do see this Mickey Mouse shape right here, look. Only women get this. Men don't get it, look. We have inward pointing skulls. The amount of people say, have you done yourself? Yes, I've done myself. I've got an inward pointing skull. I've got rectangular shaped, far apart eyes. I've got large, low set ears. I've got a huge wide mouth when I smile. And my jaw is absolutely square. I've got a big, thick neck and square shoulders. Look, you can take my head off here and put it on there. Look at the... If my clavicle starts here, it comes all the way out to there. It kills me, it really does. People think they can just get away with saying stuff without the proofs, you know. I put my proofs up there from the beginning. I'm not afraid to because I'm a natural boy. I'm a real boy. I don't have to worry about this. I know when I meet God, I've done my duties down here. I've messed up. Lord knows I've messed up. When I was a young boy, I made more mistakes. I was sent to prison twice. More mistakes than I've got more mistakes on my soul than any of you I've put together. Because I had a misspent childhood. I thought it was cool to run around with thieves and vagabonds. I thought it was cool. I changed my mind once I'd been to prison. That's the end of it, you know. Changed my mind. I've been out of trouble since I was 19. 32 years nearly. Yeah, 32 years. I'll never go back. I said to the judge, I'll never come back for stealing or robbing or anything ever again. And I never have been. I've never stolen another thing ever again. I just made mistakes. I made mistakes, that's all. And I'm sorry for them, I really am. But God said you don't get into heaven on your works alone. This is not enough for me, just to tell the truth. I have to have faith in him. I have to have faith in his kindness and his mercy and his love. I have to have faith that he did send his only one and begotten son as the sacrifice above all other sacrifices. Because these people sacrifice children. You do understand that. We are their sacrifice. Not just their own children, but we are their sacrifice as well. Because we make stupid decisions. We commit sins. Because we have no God atheist bollocks that I was taught. I'm descended from monkeys. I grow like a fish. I've got gills. All this nonsense. Chow Yun Fat. Back to this one. Blake Lively's got a massive ripple in his neck there. That is a belter of a scar. Most men can't see it. They can't see that that's a dude. Look at the width across the middle of his face. How many more times? Look at this. Look at. He looks like Giselle. Look at the width across the face, and then look at no width across the face. Look, the eyes give it away. The cheeks give it away. The placement of the ears give it away. The flatness of the five head, which literally bellows outwards. Look, just like this skull shows you. Look, it bellows outwards from next to the eyes. And that's what this skull is doing. Look, it's bellowing outwards from next to the eyes. Is a woman. Look at Blake Lively's arm. Look at the size of that. Again, I've never had a woman put her arms around me and she could almost do it twice, because this part of a woman is not as long as thick as that. The only way I think I could have made this mistake with one of these people is if I was drunk on a one night stand. Is that Hugh Jackman? It is. They've been doing it so long that by the time we got here, we were born into a system that it already perfected itself into lying to you. They don't care, look, as long as there's a brick wall stuck behind them, pair of Masonic bitches. They had this system in place when we were born. Our parents grew through it and didn't see it. What are the chances that we were going to see it? But it took the likes of Mr. E and Hans Warmat and all the other teachers that I had to awaken this in my conscience, you know, for me to be able to see this for myself. And they didn't teach me the way I teach you, that's for sure. They wanted to drag it out slowly instead of teaching you quickly all the main markers that differentiate the skull, the shoulders. It was all done slowly, spoon-fed to us. And I said, knackers to that, we'll speed this process up. And that's when I started literally doing 60, 70 of these memes a day. And for 2 years, God's me witness, for 2 years I sat at this computer. I hardly left the house. I sat all day, every day, until I had tens of thousands of these people collected. Because there was no way I was going to let them drag out the revealing of all these people. I was just going to get it done quickly, and I did. I did it in 2 years. If I hadn't have done it, this would still be going on, and you'd only have access to maybe, I don't know, a few thousand celebrities to look at and view as transvestigations. That looks like Carrie, what's his name? Carrie Fisher. It's not, it's Blake Lively's mother. Father, look at his cheekbones, the rectangle shaped eyes. Blake Lively is definitely a man, and his girlfriend Ryan Reynolds, with the closer eyes and the bellowing five head look, widest in the hairline, the long face, the sloping jawline, the little triangle shape that forms because a woman has no jawbone look, is a woman. And that right there is a boy with boobs. They're not boobs. I call them boobs. They're not. Only women have boobs. They're just fake tits. Let's call it what it is. They're fake. Women have boobs. Women have breasts. Women have tits. They're fake tits. They're not tits. They're just... It's a man with 2 bags of salt water under his skin. That's the truth of it. If you want to hear it in its most plain sight. Right, Blake Lively, walking. Simon Woods is a woman, walking. Another one. Does all the bullshit gematria as well. He had to call me Poncho Petra or Poncho Pet. He had to call me something else to get his gematria to line up with me. Because I wear a poncho and I used to pour tequilas down people's neck with a sombrero on. And they called me Poncho Pete. That's all it comes from. It really is the truth, you know. Blake Lively, straight legs. Again, straight legs. Again, straight legs, knees together. This is a woman here. The big black girl in front of him. They look similar, don't they? But look at the width on the thighs on this one compared to these two. And there's your answer, look. Rule number 1. It's the most important lesson I ever learnt from Bevy, is to watch the knees. Knees together, straight legs equals a man. Big fat chicken nom nom, ski with legs, knees apart equal woman. And again, look. The full mince of a woman, the straight-legged man on Blake Lively. The full mince of Ryan Gosling, Reynolds. Straight legs on Blake Lively. I've done that one. Another one. There's your diamond, your broken leg, your flamingo foot, look. There's your flamingo. There's your straight leg marching man. Straight legs, knees together, space between his feet. And one more for good measure. Straight legs, knees together, space between his feet, full mince. Broad, straight, narrow shoulders. Look at the hip, look. No twist on that hip, but this one is literally twisted backwards, look. Because of the way a woman walks. Yeah, we're done. Blake Lively is a boy. Ryan Reynolds is a girl. According to the Gates. Skeletons don't lie, people do. And as much as you don't want to admit this, they're all around you. They're literally in your own town. They are. They're not en masse like I'm showing you here, where it's all of them. In your town, it's not all of them. I'm sure there's certain towns where it is all of them. Places like Hollywood, etc. You're going to be surrounded by them because that's where they all live. Certain parts of London and the richer places in your own town, I think you'll find them there. The easiest way to, I think, is to follow money. The people with the businesses and the big cars all around you, they're the ones that you should look at. The people in like top of social services, look there. Top of the doctors, look there. Top of the police, look there. You will find them. Every time. And with them top jobs come big houses and big money. And that's why you follow the money, folks. It's that simple. The rich are all flipped, right? We're the poor, we're the lower class. You will never, ever, ever see Chow Yun Fat homeless on the streets. I've never seen a flip-flop on the street yet. I only see natural people. They only do this to natural people. And the world accepts it. We build dog homes for stranded dogs, but we leave people out on the streets. We leave them to get addicted to drugs. Because in the sadness and the poverty that they live, they can only buy cheap drugs and they get on these cheap, horrible drugs and then ruin their lives. Which is what Satan wants. That people are in despair all the time and have no realization that God exists. So that when you finally die, sad and lonely, because you've got no God to go to, he opens up the heavens. And you realize that Satan fooled you for your whole life. And the last laugh is on you. Back file. Blake, who was it? Lively. Blake Shelton, Blake Lively. There he is. Blake Lively. Blake Lively. Lake. B. Oops. B. Blake Lively. Tweet. Fantastic. Let's do another one. Let's get rid of this one. Bing, ding, 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 ding. Blake Lively was the last one. Where's my next one? Leonardo DiCaprio. I've done DiCaprio, haven't I? Are you winding me up, Susanna? Let me have a look. I swear I've done Leonardo. Blake. Leonardo. Should find you. Maybe not. Leonardo DiCaprio. Let's double check. No, I have done it. Susanna, making me waste my life. Let's go back. I know I did. Leonardo DiCaprio. Glenn Ford. Who the? He's Glenn Ford. Are you winding me up? Glenn Ford. That's an old actor. You kidding me? I've never heard of him. Right, I'll do it, but I'm not making it into a video. Let's have a look. Widest in the hairline, arched eyebrows, high set. She's got big ears for a girl though. Soft pink lips. How do I know the pink? Because I can tell even in a black and white photo. They're a different colour. They're offset like that. Look, beautiful pink lips. I can't get a close up on them. Glenn Ford. Dink. There you go. He's got a big smile, hasn't he, and a long neck. Is that him there? It is. He looks deranged. Look at them mad looking eyes. And we're done. Glenn Ford is a woman. I've seen more meat on a chicken's kneecap. Inline footfall. There's another one there. I didn't think I was going to get gates, you know, but they are here. From Flamingo. Shoulder tilt. He's an old cowboy movie girl. Thing is it? He's got big teeth, hasn't he, that fella? And there it is, look. The big wide face with the male cheekbones, look. The big smile. And there's the long face with a wide head, look. The wide spanning bonds. The chromodomium. Oh, was that one there? Right there. It's not very good. Female Bigfoot. Look how flat that foot is. Flat-footed female Bigfoot. Another one there. Knees together. I was going to say knees apart, but he's already in female Bigfoot. And there you go. Glenn Ford. I don't think there's going to be any more gates than that. It's an old one and I don't even know the name. So, oh, there are some more. Let's have a look. Oh, we got that one. We got that one. Done that one. Dink-a-dink-a-dink. Glenn Ford. Tell me which one of them's got the shoulder tilt. It's got nothing to do with holding the baby. It's to do with kinetics of a woman. Men walk with parallel shoulders and parallel hips. Women walk with tilted shoulders and twisted hips. That's it. We're done. It's a girl. I'm not doing a video though. Let's do the next one. I want famous people. Dude, oh, Marley again. Jimmy Carr. Do you know what? I'm only going to do Jimmy Carr because I had to go to one of his shows once. And again, I didn't find him that funny in real person. In real life, I didn't really like Jimmy Carr when I saw the show. It didn't really make me laugh much. Jimmy Carr, where are we? What's his name? Who did we say we was going to do? Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr. Small face. This one says some horrible things. It really does. It's got a very strange laugh. Right there. FTM walked into the bar and the bartender said, "Why the long face? Close set eyes. Small high set ears. Look at the Mickey Mouse ears in the hairline, look. Widest in the bonds." Adam's raising implant that looks this direction. I do not know what that scar is there next to it, look. But it's there. Jimmy Carr fails forensics. It's a tic-tac shaped head with a jaw implant. Lips are still pink. The ears are small and high. Little bugger lugs, you ladies. You really do. Soft eyes. And, of course, widest in hairline, not in the cheeks, look. It reminds me of that American person. I can't think who it is. Is it a chat show host I'm thinking of? Jimmy Carr's got a squashy face, look. Squashy face, oh, squashy face. What are they feeding? Of course, Jimmy Carr's got a JC code. Jesus. Is that really Jimmy Carr? He looks like a girl. Lich 1990s Jimmy Carr looks like a fat girl. Chubby girl. Had an hair transplant, look. That's up top. Botox to the eyes, cheeks and everything. Skin tightening, fillers, laser treatment, new turkey teeth. Oh my gosh. Do you know who that looks like to me? I'm seeing Maxine Carr, but that's an MCF. If you made that gingery. Maxine Carr wasn't pretty. Jimmy's quite pretty there, I've got to admit. She's still got beautiful lips, soft eyes. Even though they're changing a look to this. Now look at that soft, pudgy face. That's got to be Mummy. Look at Mummy with the close set eyes. Jimmy's got slightly further apart eyes than Mummy, look. But I don't think he looks like Mummy, do you? Squashy face again. No, I won't be quiet. You can F off, I'm telling you. Jimmy Carr is a woman. Let's open this one. Jimmy Carr walking. Do you know what? I'm going to put some toast on for tea time. Look at all them minces. Oh, I forgot the microphone was there. Eek. Oh, I was right in the back of the skull. Dang it. Right, okay. I'm here. Sorry. Let me put that back over there a bit. Oh, that was right in the back of the pons. Ouch. Right, so we're looking at Jimmy Carr, full mint with shoulder tint. The narrow sloping shoulders, look, the pear-shaped hips. Look at the size of that chicken nom nom. Again, they're full mints. It's not full mints, but the girl on the right is. There's a nice full mints, wrong angle. Jimmy Carr had his baby, had her baby. It reminds me of Johnny Vaughan. Yeah, I'm seeing Johnny Vaughan. Look at the state of that gait and walk. Look at the arms. There's the husband, of course. There's Daddy pushing the pram. And we're done. Jimmy Carr is biologically female. Proven by the way she walks, look. Open this. Sarah Lively. No, let's go after that one. Who are we doing? Jimmy Carr. Jimmy C should find you. Away it goes. Jimmy C. Whilst it searches for Jimmy, we'll ready Twitter for him. Chris Everett. Why is it? Oh yeah, should have put. I should have put Jimmy Carr in there to found it. I should have put Carr in there to found it quicker. Jimmy Carr. Ooh, that's a bit of an old one. Is that really my Jimmy Carr? Is there another one? Surely I've done another one after that. No, I haven't. Do you know what? I think we'll update. We won't post that one. Discard. I didn't close you, did I, Jimmy? No, let's take these gates and we'll do a new Jimmy Carr. Save the image. Save the image. That one. Was there any more I could take? That one. Was that Jimmy Carr's backside I just saw? 1 second. I've got to go back a picture. There. Oh my gosh. Look at that rump. Look at that. It's like 2 ostrich eggs in a blue handkerchief. She's got a curvy spine, look. Can you see it? Look how short the arm is as well. Curvy spine, short arms. And there's another one. Inline footfall, sloping shoulders. And another full mince there. Jimmy Carr, failing forensics. Can we go back? Where's them gates gone? Yo, you're winding me up. Did I save all those gates? I did, didn't I? 1 second, I've got to check downloads. Downloads. Jimmy Carr, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just need your face, Jimmy. Let's take... We'll go from there. We should find something that's 50-50. Nope. Right, let's get rid of walking. That's what's doing it. Showing me walking pictures. Now it's showing me faces. There we go. That's the one I want. We'll take that as your 50-50, Jimmy. Save images. I already know that female skull, that female skull with the big 5 head is going to slot straight in there. I can just see it. Jimmy Carr fails forensics. There you go. Let's put another one up there. Leonardo DiCaprio. Jimmy Carr. Mother Teresa. Have I not done Mother Teresa? You winding me up. I swear down I've done Mother Teresa. You're winding me up, Anna Susie. Is it Anna Susie? It is Anna Susie. Where are we? What was you... Mother Teresa. Oh, did I put it in as Father Terry? I might have put it in as Father Terry. Mother Teresa. Father Terry. 2 months ago. You're winding me up. You are. Again for this Twitter sectional. I've already done it. Next. Henry Winkler. At last, I finally get to the Fonz. Hey, Henry Winkler. Henry Winkler. What a name. I can't find another one. Oh, I've already got it. Henry Winkler. Right, okay. Let's come back. Simon Woods. Simon Woods is an egghead. She's got a 5 head. Close set eyes. She walks like a bitch. Inline footfalls. Ski with legs. Large chicken nom noms. There's a better one somewhere. Where is it? That one. There it is. That one right there. That's Goodnight Vienna. Shoulder tilt. Hip twist. Arms akimbo. Full mint. Game over. Freaking game over, man. Game over. Game over, man. Or should I say woman? It's game over. You know, you're lying to the children of God. And there are many different students that I've created. Some can use the skull, some can't. But even the ones that can't use the skulls can use them visually in their own mind. When I say use them, I mean use them like I do and create these pictures. I've taught you to do it without the skulls, right? You just remember these faces, and when you apply them to people like Henry Winkler, let's do that one. That's a better one. No, let's get a bigger one. 1 second. Let me go to images. Let me get a big picture of her. So when we apply this talent I've given you, that'll do. Right there. When you apply this talent to these act whores, you will find that they've all got the wrong skulls. Men have far apart eyes with short foreheads. This person's got close set eyes with a wide forehead look. The teeth, there's quite a big smile for a girl, but there's absolutely no jawline to match it, look. So it is just a pretty girl smile, you know. As long as you take the time to start recognising 50-50 pictures. This is a little bit small, but even when they're a little bit smaller, even when you bring that in, this one's still going to be the belter that goes in there. You've got to get this picture right, like that. That's a 50-50. Space above, space below. And when you bring the skulls in, only one of them skulls will work. But I've taught you to do it without being able to do that, right? You can just do it visually. You can see she's got close set eyes. The teeth don't look so big now, right? She's got a sloping jawline. There is no chin there. There's no Adam's apple, no trachea. And she's got a 5 head. Look how big that is. Simon Cowell. We've already done Simon Cowell, haven't we? I swear we've already done it. Simon Cowell. Look, stopping me mid-investigation. Simon Cowell, been done. Search before you ask me. Where are we? Egghead. Final answer. That one right there, Henry Winkler, was one of the biggest stars in the 70s. The coolest men on television. Hey! But what we didn't realise was every single one of these people is a woman. The Fonz, Richie, the chef. They were all women. Look, they can literally grin whilst they're doing this to us. That's the bit I just... It's almost like you're soulless. You're void of any feelings or conscience that allow you to carry on living happy lives, look, whilst lying to the rest of them. The rest of the world. The rest of us. I say them, I mean us. If all the stuff about Tom Hanks being a pinhole is true and the rest of them, then may God send them straight to hell. You're the ones that give homage to these people. We are the ones that gave homage to them. We bared false witness and false idolism to these people. We believed the things that come out of their mouths. I can't understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. My redemption in this world came through finding Jesus Christ. People don't like it when I talk about Jesus, but I don't care. He's my Lord and Saviour, the King of Kings. God saw what they were doing down here. Literally sacrificing children to the Baal worship. Baal. Not the ball, Baal. Images. They sacrificed the children to Baal. You are also part of this sacrifice. Alright, you're not been done like these ones are being done in the same aspect, but you're still sacrificed in your own way, spiritually, mentally, because you believe the lie. Very few pictures show Jesus as a man, I'll tell you now. Loads of people have skull checked it. One of the first things I did was start skull checking. Bear this in mind, will you? There are no images of Jesus. This is just what they've left for us. They made him white. I don't know if he's white. All I can tell you is there are very few pictures of Jesus as a real man. Most of them look ridiculous. Most of them look ridiculous, don't they? You've seen them. Jesus. Images. These ones look. Egg-shaped head. Arched eyebrows. Open eye sockets. Thin, narrow face. They made most of them look feminine, like these FTMs look, with soft eyes, small mouth, no shoulders. That one, though, that was painted with a man in mind, not a woman. But most of the ones they've painted show an FTM, not the real McCoy. Jesus referred to himself as the Son of Man. You do understand this, right? But they've sacrificed children to Baal from the beginning. What country's language is that? I can't imagine. They've been doing this a long time, sacrificing children. The synagogue of Satan is a vast empire. It really is. As above, so below. Why is he doing as above, so below? But there you go. It is what it is, boys and girls. Henry Winkler. It's a woman, final answer. She's got a long face, close set eyes, a big flat forehead. She's got small teeth. She's got pink lips. And she's got absolutely no jawline, no trachea, no Adam's apple, and no place to put Mama's spicy meatball. Henry Winkler walking. Search. He's done. She's done, should I say. Let me just put Henry into the back file. In fact, let me just put Winkler in there. It should find it. Winkler. Search. Henry Winkler fails forensics. It's a woman lot. Full mince. Widest at the bottom, not the top. The shoulder tilt. The diamond. The full mince. Look at that little tiny foot kicking outwards. The big hips. The close set eyes look. The wide hips again. I've got to bring you back to it. Long leg, short body, short arms. Henry Winkler with his husband. Who's got the bigger teeth and face look? Who's got the bigger face? Draw a triangle. Who's got the 5 head? Who's got the 4 head? Who's got the neck and the place to put Mama's spicy meatball look? Right there. Henry Winkler's a woman. Jimmy Kimmel's Ali. That's not a very good one. That one's better. Look at the state of those chicken nom-noms versus the straight. Look at the state of that man. Up and down body look. Straight lines. You can literally stand him next to a building and plumb the building and using him as a plumb line. But not here, look. It's all bandy. It's all diamonds. It's all chicken nom-noms. That looks like Columbo. No, it's Henry Winkler dressed like Columbo. That's Michael Keaton. Shelley Long. Chester the Molester moustache. Who's got the wide face there, lot? We can tell just by looking. The neck gives you away, Shelley. Shelley Long's long neck, broad shoulders. There's the long face of a woman, the long face of a woman, the wider face of a man, the arched eyebrows of a woman, the straight over ones of a man. Not all women have got the arched eyebrows, look, but it's a commonplace feature, along with small, high-set ears. Henry Winkler's a woman, final answer. The Fonz is a chick, believe it or not. Dink. Bosh. Dosh. Winslet. Why is Winslet coming up? I put Winkler in there. You lie, Winkler. Search. Henry Winkler's a woman, final answer. Look how long and narrow that face is. Isn't this the real funny one with the black woman behind him? Or black man, should I say. Where is it? Where's that shot? That's not the right picture, is it? There's one with a big, massive MTF behind him. Look at the different... Tell me, which one of them's got the wider face? Whose eyes are further apart? Look, it's so obvious when you put them side by side. Look at the long, narrow face with the bellowing head. The long, narrow face with the bellowing head. Look at the wide face with the far apart eyes and the short forehead. Look at the wide face with the far apart eyes and the short forehead. Boom. Henry Winkler's a girl. Final answer. Hey, the Fonz. Backfire. What are you saying now? You must be there. What do you mean nothing matches? Shut up. I've done Henry Winkler. Am I in the right file? It says I ain't got him. Henry W. Right, off you go. We'll find out. We'll find out now. I know I've done the Fonz. Shut up. I might be under the Fonz though. I could have sworn I put it under Winkler. Bink. Yep, Simon Woods is a girl. Final answer. Got the Simon Woods look. Dink. Let's come back to mine. Bosh. And Dosh. We've done quite a few, haven't we? Look at Tom Green versus Drew Barrymore. Look at the difference in them skulls. The long face with a bellowing head. The wide face with the far apart eyes. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set ye free. It's not finding Henry Winkler. I swear I've got a Fonz. Right, I'm going to have to take these pictures, I think. Do you know what? I'm going to skull check you and your husband, Henry. Bink. I don't care if the picture's too small. I'll enlarge it a bit. Have you found it? Nothing. Right, let's put Fonz in there. See if it finds the Fonz. Fonz. Search. I don't think it's going to find him. I have done him though. Henry Winkler. What did I want? Oh, Gates. We're going after the pictures, aren't we? Save image. Save image when we get there. I don't really like that one. State of that. Knees together, knees apart. No good to me. No good to me. That's beautiful. He looks like someone there and I can't think... Don't open the image. He looks like someone there and I can't think who it is. Jonah Hill? No, not Jonah Hill. I like that one as well. Save image. We got any more? No, that's it. I think we'll take that as your face as well. Why not? It's a bit big, but I don't care. Back file. Have we got a Fonz? Oh, we do have a Fonz, you bitch. Fonzie. Dang it, I've just taken all those pictures and I didn't need to. He was under the Fonz. Let's come back. Let's tweet that one. Oh, give me that. Let's take the Fonzie into there. The Fonz. The Fonz. Henry Winkley. Henry Winkler. There we go. Right. What time is it? 10:30. How long have I been going? Let's have a look. 2.5 hours. I think that'll do, folks. We did a big chunk of celebrities again. I'll be back tomorrow, Friday Night Live. I hope everything will be done and dusted. Chow Yun Fat. Oh, Chow Yun Fat. Hang on, I hadn't edited. How many investigations have I done since Chow Yun Fat? Wait a second. I'm missing people. The Fonz. Henry Winkler. Let's put you up. Henry Winkler. Oops. Henry Winkler. Henry Winkler. Oh, you farted again, Marlo. You're killing me, mate. You really are stinking up the house tonight. Where are we? Henry Winkler. Who's the other one? Did I do another one before that? I'm sure I did. And I had to cut it out. No. The Fonz. Jimmy Carr. Oh, I didn't do Jimmy Carr either. Did I do Jimmy Carr? Blake Lively. Jimmy Carr. Oh my gosh. Let me just go and check. And see where we are with these names. Before I go. I don't think I did Jimmy Carr. Videos. Chow Yun Fat. Ray Liotta. Yeah, I didn't do Jimmy Carr either. Let me upload that one. And then we're good to go. Where are we? What was that? Pancho P. There we go. Yeah, we've done 600 odd videos since I've been doing this format. Where are we? Jimmy Carr, Peter. Jimmy Carr, cut it out. There we go. Let's move that back. There we go. Jimmy Carr. Jimmy Carr. Right, now we're done. Now I'm up to date. Right. I'm going to bless you all good night. Sweet dreams, everybody. Just remember God loves you. He thinks you're amazing. He wants you to know that you were born in an inside-out, upside-down, back-to-front, tipsy-topsy-turvy world. And that these people are going to pretend to be like us. To be like you. Whether you're a man or a woman. The obvious difference is you can now see them, can't you? On that bombshell, I'll bid you all good night. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Sweet dreams, God bless, and goodbye. Thanks, Ed Wilson. Bye.